Take a swig of my water. Alright, we are back. Let's pop a crack a smack a lack of jacking people here on Palworld. So the mission for today is that I want to begin on a breeding base. I'm probably not gonna go super duper redonkulously hard into it right now, but right now I need to start breeding just because that is the most efficient way to get really good pals in the early game. So I had to make this piece of fucking shitty armor to get my armor back because I died in the desert. And if I didn't do that, actually I want to see what this looks like. I never do one of these. Huh. But yeah, I died in the desert, so if I didn't put on some heat resistant armor, I would have just been dying to the fucking heat on repeat before I even got to my body, because that's just how this damn game works. But last episode we established our desert base, and we were just running around catching a bunch of dig toys so we can really start getting this metal and this coal efficiently. Forgive my commentary, it's currently 10:46 p.m. I probably should have been asleep like a minute ago, but I wanted to play more Palworld, and the way I justify this to myself is that I say I'm recording. That's how I rationalize it, alright? But I like, at least I'm being productive, right? Or as productive as you can be playing a video game with no subscribers. Actually, do I have any subscribers? I'm a little curious. Hold on. No, 7 videos, 0 subs right now. Strong start. Okay, but yeah. I want to establish a breeding base. So right now I just need a lot of open flat land to make my breeding base, and I think that's gonna be somewhere over here. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use my desert base as a little quick travel point. And you know what? While I'm here, I need to catch a day's move. Listen up, early game, there are not a lot of extremely fast mounts, but you have the deer I'm riding right now. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that fucking name. You got these shits. You have Dire Howl, and you have Fanglo, and those are your only options. The only ones I can think of right now. Yeah, those are the only ones I can think of right now. So yeah, if you don't like one of those 4 options, well, that's too damn bad. Okay, I do not need y'all killing these things. I need to catch them. Oh, I gotta focus up a little bit. Okay, one died, and I caught one. Okay, cool. I only need one. Okay. I thought the guys over here making food. Why am I dig toy starving? Okay. Incapacitated, and I need to put down a one of these or it's never gonna wake up. I don't have any. I'm gonna try not to get too sidetracked because it is late and I don't want to be up that long tonight because I'm trying to wake up early. I'm trying to build good habits. So, let's try to stay somewhat focused, but I did want to cop a day's move. Because those things are very fast, and they have a passive ability that allows them to run really fast on sand. So when you're in a desert, which are the areas with, arguably the most just open, flat land to just, take up space running through, they are like one of the best pals. But yeah, your top 4 are going to be the deer, which has been like my go-to this entire playthrough. You have Dire Howl, which they say is like the fastest early game pal. And you have Fanglope, which you can get the boss around like level 20-ish, I believe. Catching a Fanglope in the volcano is too hard. You don't need to do that. You can just fight the boss. And what was the last one? Daismo. But yeah, Fanglope is probably the best like all-terrain vehicle because it has a double jump and very similar to the elk deer, it has a giant dash move. Get you where you need to go. Yeah, fuck that Nightwing, bro. Like literally, yo, I wasn't commentating too much in the last episode because I was chilling in the Discord. You know, it's kind of weird to talk to myself when, you know, there's people in the vicinity. But man, I wanted to say, man, fuck that bird, bro. I fucking hate Nightwing, and I think I always will, man. It flies slow, and it's asthmatic. I much rather go with no flyer and grappling hook vertically than deal with that thing again. And I'm dead serious. I fucking hate that bird. Okay, I could probably slide down this slope. I'm nothing stupid. Okay, yeah, I believe I'm heading in the right direction right now. Catching pals on my way just for XP purposes. Damn, you don't got food too? Oh. Okay, maybe some pals just don't want to be caught today. Hey. Hey, you wanna vote? Damn, that's kind of a good move. Man, I think the last electric pal I fought was that predator that I didn't get, man. That really broke my heart. Okay, I want to stay like northwest-ish right now. But yeah, if we just start getting this established, because we have plenty of PAL boxes that we didn't put down. Now, a habit that I've had for a pretty long time playing this game, I really like to put my cake making base. So, you know, basically just like my base with all my ranches and farming pals. I like to put that right next to the base that I actually, like my breeding base, my hatchery. And then also when I put the hatchery down, I'm gonna show y'all some tech about it. Man, I'm getting to these things fast. I think, yeah, I was just about to say, yeah. I think I'm actually getting to them before the dudes spawn on it. Just more weight, even though weight hasn't been an issue this entire playthrough. Yeah, I did reduce it some, but just overall, I do like the weight system in Palworld. Nope. It's good, man. I'm just doing the commentary before I go to sleep. Alright, sorry, yeah, I was talking to my brother, but alright, so I put these two pal boxes right next to each other like I usually do. So we got one for the farm pals and one for the breeding. And when you do breeding, so a lot of people don't really use this mechanic in Palworld because it's not really worth it for the most part. But you see here, if I go to set work mode, you can choose how hard you work your pals. But for breeding bases, you always want it on super high so they breed as fast as possible. Man, when they're inside the breeding pens, their sanity doesn't drop at all. Alright, so yeah, right now I'm pretty much just gonna get established. How expensive is a breeding farm? Okay, that is actually a little bit more than I thought it would be, but nothing crazy. So yeah, put down a pal box and then traditional throw out all the mining and lumber and pals. We're gonna clear this area the fuck out. And then we're gonna start building. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy, but I do want that this base to have like an actual foundation to it. You know, build from the ground up. I think I'm gonna make this one out of stone. There's just something about stone. It looks really nice to me in this game. So that may be a little high. But nah, that should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. Oops. But yeah, let's get while they're cutting all that down. Just gonna be putting this down. And yeah, so that's kind of the whole tech with breeding bases. That's why you typically want you know, them to be elsewhere and not in your main base. It's like you can, right? Like if you're not going super duper hard with the breeding and you just want something to be breeding in the background while you're up to other things, I would honestly you know, recommend just putting the breeding thing in your base. But if you want to do it optimally, if you want to try hard with it, you should build a separate base and put it on the highest setting, because pals do not lose any of their like internal resources when they're inside of a breeding pen. They don't get hungry ever, so you don't even need food at a breeding base, like at all. They don't get hungry, and they don't drop sanity. Honestly, I might pull some stone from my other base, because we are running out at an alarming rates. Appreciate it, Dig Voice. That's why I got you. That's why I don't pay you any bucks at all. But if I did, I'll pay you the slightly more than minimum wage bucks. So I fucks with you for that. Okay, I think they just about took everything down. Alright, let's get these boys back in the... Actually, I don't got to do all that. I can just... There it is. Wasn't... Okay, nothing much in here either. Yeah, just place. You gotta destroy the power box just because you can't, I wouldn't have been able to place it down. I don't know how far this... And where does my other base start? It's like right there. Okay. Alright, yeah, cool. Okay, wait, where's this line end? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna push that out just a little further. Sometimes I find the line to be a little too hard to see when you're placing the box down. Honestly, I just think it should just be a giant. Wait, hold on. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna visit my other bases real quick. I'm just gonna snag resources. It's the most efficient way to play Palworld, folks. You want to have one main base, and every other base is gonna be dedicated to something. Oh yeah, give me all that coal. Not as much as I thought would be there, but you know, better than nothing. And the metal base, I know I'm gonna be impressed with this one. Oh yes. Oh. All right. All right. We good now. Don't worry about that. Just know I was very happy with the result. Okay, just slap the shit in here so I'm not over encumbered. Actually, I should probably keep that wood. Give me that stone. Give me that wood. And upset, not willing to do tasks. But like, what if I kill you though? Like, theoretically. Oh, I should get some dig toys in this base too. Matter of fact, I probably don't even have any more of my pal bucks. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, y'all cut. Y'all cut. Y'all cut. Alright. Stone shouldn't be that much of an issue anymore. But yeah, I love this area over here just because it has so much just flat open space to build. And I actually seen a YouTuber in this area one time put 4 PAL boxes next to each other. And he just built like a bridge in between all of them. It was the dopest base I ever seen. Alright, turning night. Honestly, I literally just teleported from my other base. I'm just gonna fucking deal with this. Nah, let's sleep. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy. Let's just sleep. Ta-da! Rise and shine, fool, niggas. I swear my armor is always broken. Like, do y'all notice that? Like, it seems like I've had that icon on the bottom of my screen saying that my armor's broken more than I have it, and I don't know why. Am I just getting beat up that often? Okay. Let's just finish filling the rest of this out. But yeah, it's just something about the stone texture. I just fuck with it so much. And also something I like that this game learned from Ark is one of the mistakes of Ark is like, man, building them foundations takes way too fucking long. To build one stone foundation in Ark, I think it's 60 stone. I mean 80 stone. Like for why though? Like why is it that much? Here it's 3, so it's inexpensive, inoffensive, and it doesn't take forever. Like when you graduate from thatch to wood and Ark, bro, you have to cut down like fucking 4 trees to make a single wood foundation. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, as much shit as I talk about Ark sometimes, man, it's all love. Ark is probably my favorite game to ever exist, ever, bar none. Now, I do dip into a few different genres. You know, I fuck with Pokemon. The turn-based shit. But I think survival games probably resonate with me the most. I just love I don't know. The freedom of, choice and the freedom to of the open world, it just leads to an infinite gameplay loop because like in every playthrough, of course you're gonna have your goals, like you're gonna have the things that you want to do. If you're playing Minecraft, you're probably gonna want to beat the Ender Dragon, you know what I mean? If you're playing Ark, you're probably gonna want to beat the bosses, unlock tech tier. But you can go about that in whatever way you want, and then after you accomplish those goals, it's like the game is still far from over. But it's like, yeah, Ark, that may have my most hours out of all video games. Because if you combine my shit on PlayStation, combine my shit when I got my PC, I just got this PC. How long? I've probably only had this PC for like a month or two. No, I've had this PC for 2 months because I got it on my birthday. I got it on my birthday, so yeah, I've had this PC for 2 months, and the amount of fucking hours that I racked up on art, I don't want to talk about it. And then on PlayStation, because obviously I played Ark on PlayStation for years before ever getting a PC, so that's just natural. Okay, I'm gonna whip out my asthmatic bird for half a second. Fuck this thing, by the way. Just so I can get kind of like a bird's eye view of the base. Where's my asthmatic bird at? Is it not here? Oh, here it is. Just so I can see what I'm working with. Okay. Okay, yeah. That is a lot of space. Okay, now I actually need the resources to make the breeding pens. Okay, I can make 3 right now. How do I want to do this? Let's just start here. Yeah, make everything look uniform. Just kind of loop it around. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, nice. And now, this is the most fun part, where you throw out all the handiwork piles in your entire box. What? Build this shit full of niggas? Alright, nice. Now, I believe I need more stone. Yes, I need everything, but stone primarily. Actually, I can kind of cheat the system a little bit right now. What if? Because I forgot that this base was literally right here. What if I throw all them full niggas back up? Alright, here we go. Yeah, man, PAL boxes. It's like, I don't do it often, but it's like you can just like put a PAL box in a random area and just have your pals completely clear the area in seconds. It's kind of meta. Too bad there's not really much stone around here. What are rocks at? Damn, this is also a really fucking nice flat area. I wish I would have noticed this actually. That's too late. I mean, it doesn't matter, It doesn't matter at all. But yeah, when I had my mic muted when I was talking to my brother, I ended up demolishing this base over here. That's still gonna be the base spot. But I was out of PAL boxes and I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to, get this out the way right now, just so I can start breeding, as soon as possible. So Yeah, no. Okay, honestly, that might be all the stone that I need. I'm gonna just kill this rock. Okay. Kill a rock. I'm gonna destroy this rock. I gotta destroy your mom. Yo, I've never seen that wood get an animation. Huh. Seems a little inefficient. I prefer what the elk deer is doing. Okay. Hopefully there's enough. I was mainly trying to get the fiber. Yeah, this looks really nice right now. It looks really uniform. Pretty. Fuck out the way, nigga. Actually, I do kind of. It doesn't matter. I got Kendrick Lamar stuck in my head right now. I don't know why. And 6 is the most that we need. Yeah, they building the shit out of it. So this looks a little excessive. It is. Fine, I'll build this myself. I prefer for my fucking slaves to do it. But yeah, this is all you need when it comes to a breeding base. You don't need anything else. They don't need food, water, or sanity. So I'm just gonna set this to the max right now, just so I don't forget. But yeah, you can see at the bottom, your hunger depletes fast, sanity depletes fast. Normally you'd leave it on this hard. Honestly, if you're like late game and you're like feeding your pals a lot of food that like rapidly increase their sanity, and maybe you have a few shroomers, I believe they're called, it wouldn't be so bad. Like you definitely be able to get away with depleting your pal's sanity so fast. But okay, I need ancient civilization parts. What's going on? First, let me visit my mans. Let me visit my mans. The metal merchant, what the fuck is good? Okay, I didn't bring my fucking pal shit with me. I didn't bring my dog coins with me. Oh, I forgot about that upgrade. I need to do that actually. Damn, this episode getting kind of lengthy already. Sheesh. But yeah, I need to go out and defeat some new bosses so I can get some more ancient civilization parts. Because how many do I have currently? I don't think it's very impressive. 7. Yeah. Alright. And all my dog coins there. Where my dogs at? Her. Yeah, I ain't hear that. Okay, cool. Anything I should drop off? My inventory a little cluttered right now. Honestly, I'm not gonna need this anymore. That took my shield away, by the way. Actually, give me that back. Okay, cool. So yeah, before I go off on my little boss rush, I, want to potentially catch these things, so why not make a bunch of spheres? My nigga's getting sick. I don't got medicine for y'all. Keep working. The fuck they trying to get sick days? Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay, I know where I want to do my little boss rush to. I'm gonna do it in this area just because there's so many low level bosses. You know, easy to fight right next to each other. I just think that'd be the most efficient thing to do. I'll talk to Dog Coin nigga later. Well, I probably should have dropped those, but my weight isn't suffering at all. So, alright, let's go sell. Fight a Swee, aka a bitch. Whatever you want to call him. You know what? I should probably get some of these berry bushes. I could use the seeds. Alright, there go that funding. Yeah, pretty low level. Just something easy, you know. Where y'all niggas going? Okay, hold on. Let me not underestimate these niggas. Cause I don't want to die here. They fucking me up. Okay, hold on. Wait a damn minute. He threw a rocket, bro. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Throwing rocks works on all levels. It's kind of funny, right? Because I work AV, audio visual. So, like, you know, microphones and, you know, sound and lighting and shit, bro. And you will be surprised. You will be fucking flabbergasted by how turning it off and back on again works on all levels of equipment. And I mean that from the bottom of my soul. It could be your fucking phone. It could be something that's like 20 years old, or it could be like some redonkulous like $10,000 like studio recording console, bro. Turning it off and back on again works everywhere. Can confirm. Come on, I wouldn't lie to y'all. But it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. And throwing a rock, you know, it's kind of similar. I think you can kill anything with a rock. You just need to change the size depending on the situation. I mean, look what a rock did to the dinosaurs. Too soon? But these are giving me ancient civilization parts, right? Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Okay. We are on the right track. Oh, I hate when that shit happens. It redid my thing. And look uppercut. Keep that equipped at all times. Level 40, man. I'm getting up there. Also, a lot more flat area over here. I could have very easily built my my base here too. Man, Morris, I'm about to slap you up, buddy. Hey! Did I miss? Whoa. Alright, don't kill it. Okay, that's good enough. I'm probably strong enough to box the Mamor's boss in the starter area now. 38. So far, yeah. I'm 36! Y'all wanna know what's funny? LeBron is 40 now. That video straight came out 4 years ago. Damn, man. With James Harden going to the Nets, man, so much time has passed. That shit got me feeling old, man. I remember thinking, KD, Kyrie, and Harden were gonna take over the league. I thought that shit was gonna be the most unfair shit since the 2016 Warriors. It wasn't. A man can dream, though. Oh, Lunaris. After we get done with this whole fight thing, I got a special room for you in my basement. Just so you can be more comfortable when you're working for me. Yeah. You know, nothing unusual going on. You know, no favoritism will be shown. All right, treating you the same as I treat every other pal in the base. You're just gonna be how do I word this? Slightly different sleeping arrangement. It's kind of funny, man. I've never used a Minmog as much as I've used one in this playlist. Oh boy, that was scaring me. I thought that was a beam attack. The lasers go through walls and pillars. Okay, that's low enough. But yeah, Lunar is a really good pal. Level 3 handiwork, I believe. So it's gonna help me build a lot of shit faster in the base. Building crafting. Okay, I just hit you in the face. That gotta be it. Oh my god. I'm standing further away just so I have more time to dodge. You know, the projectiles need more time to travel at me. Gives me more time to react. That's elite ball knowledge right there. Alright, got it. Exit the arena before I TP. Actually, I'm right next to another boss. Yeah, this area is amazing for fucking boss rushing, man. But you can actually TP when you're inside of dungeons and caves, but it tweaks your screen out because the game still thinks that you're inside of one since you didn't leave properly. And you have to relog. It's not even worth it, honestly. It's crazy to me that pals really eat people. Like, when they did. Okay, what is funning? 11. That did haul of damage. Bro, I'm so fucking tired of missing that move, bro. That shit is rigged. I don't know, bro. Nice. Now, I'm gonna catch a few of these guys just for the levels. Now, if you want to talk about like my least used pals in the game, yeah, these niggas right here. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, fuck that pronunciation. Yo, I must have like a contract or something. Like I need to miss a certain percentage of my antler uppercuts, bro. Like it's just written in stone. Yo. Hold on, man. I'm about to unequip the shit out of that. If that's the new move, I'm finna be missing all the time. Shout out to the Mercy Ring. Okay. I think that's all the... Alright. Last one. Last boss. I promise. I haven't really felt the need to upgrade my attack much. Just because, I mean, you do most of the fighting with your pals. I mean, be honest, have I really had much trouble killing anything? No, not really. Except Lily, we don't gotta talk about that. We don't gotta talk about that. Sea Breeze Archipelago Church. What's up, my man? Give me one of those. I think this thing actually gives me 2 of each resistance. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's pretty huge. And the Statue of Power. Alright, cool. Now, yeah, we're gonna kill this Univault. And that will be the end of the episode. 45 minutes, man. Let me tell you, time really flies when you're playing this game. It feels like I haven't done that much, but you know what? That really just goes to show you like how much content this game really has. Time flies when you're having fun. Yo. I did not mean to fly past bro like that. Okay. Honestly, I think a rock lance would do insane damage to this thing. I'm so tired. Okay. I thought I missed. I would have been so mad. Yeah. All these bosses clumped up. This was a pretty good run. Now, I don't know if you still get Ancient Civilization parts for killing the same boss multiple times in a row. I'm not 100%. I framed the shit out of it. It's kind of funny how long you can stick with the pals that you find in the starting area. It's like, maybe I can't say that all the way, but I mean, I still got Pingulid and Elk Deer, so, you know. You know, I've been calling it Elk Deer my entire Palworld like experience. But what is this shit called? Ether Deer? Ether Deer? Yeah. Nah. Okay, we got some shit now. Even though it might be a while before we get to any of this. Refined chest. Ooh, hold on. Guild chest, huge. Guild chest is one of the best things they have in this game. The best comparison for it, think of it as a, hold on. Think of it as a shared ender chest, like in Minecraft. So you can be at one base and your teammate in another base put something into the chest and you can use it in the other base. It's huge. Okay, I might not have done that filter correctly. Key items. There we go. Okay, I was just making sure that I got all the unlockables for the pal so far. Okay. You know, let's look at back at our work one more again. Yeah, man, it's just something so satisfying about just looking at this. Like, look how nicely they're all lined up. Yeah, you never really need more than 6 unless you cranked up your how many pals you could fit in one base to like the maximum. But alright guys, I think we are gonna call that a wrap for today. It is 11:34 p.m. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm very small percentage chance I'm gonna wake up at the time I wanted to tomorrow, but we gonna see. But alright, y'all have a good one.